Alrighty, so this is Fatal Frame 4. This is Mask of the Lunar Eclipse. This game has a really interesting history and is pretty weird from what I understand. So this is Suda51's Fatal Frame. He did not make the entire series, he just made this game. But he has a long and storied history with horror games, not only with things like Killer 7, but also getting his start with games like Twilight Syndrome and Moonlight Syndrome. But Suda51, as weird as he is, isn't afraid of crime or eldritch horrors. He is terrified of ghosts for whatever reason. So I'm very interested in seeing what his Fatal Frame is at all. We'll have to see. We'll have to see what it's like. All right. So we're playing this on PS5. Let's go ahead and start a new game. Are all three ghosts visible on stream? Kind of looks like it.
Madoka, なんか思い出せた？ずいぶん前のことだし。私たち5人が映っていたのは確かにこの建物ね。ねえ美咲、本当にここに来ればよかったのかな。写真の場所でも何も思い出せなかったし。もう帰ろう。私の言う通りにしてればいいの。まどかもあんな風になりたいの？そう、私たちを見てしまった。次は私たちの番だ。神隠しにあった5人が順番に。やめてよ。
She just goes hard from the start, huh?
そういえばこの感じ。どこに連れて行くの？連れて行かないで。美咲。
All right, so if I'm understanding correctly, this is going to be like Fatal Frame 3, and we're going to play as multiple main characters? Because this is Maruka Tsukimori. Just as context here, yeah, Moon is in her name. So maybe she's the main character? Does it tie into the theme? Who can say? I have no idea. So this is actually the Fatal Frame game I know the least about. Walk using left stick. Also use L1 with... We have to strafe while holding L1? Okay. Objectives may update as you progress through the game. Check your current objective from the menu screen before you ever get lost. Oh, wonderful. There are tank controls. How do I run? Oh, I hold... Oh, God. You hold a button to run, like in the first game. Photos lie scattered on top of the cabinet and in the drawer. The photos have faded and are no longer recognizable. So we can control the camera while we're standing still, and it also controls the direction we're looking. These controls are very weird, chat. This is real strange. I cannot express to you how sluggish these controls are. Sinister masks are on display. Their hollow, vacant eyes seem to be laughing and crying at the same time. The examine button is circle, but the accept button is X. Old screen doors are piled up. They look broken and unusable. Ooh, look at that crunchy door texture. Oh god. I might have... Ooh, hold L2 to run. While running, the camera will automatically follow behind you. Use L3 or R3 to perform a quick turn. Okay. You can also just flip the stick backwards and shoot quick turns. Is that Misaki's flashlight on the floor? You know, so this game originally was a Japanese-only Wii exclusive. So I wonder if there's going to be remote sounds that I have to pay attention to. Probably there's no way, right? No, it's not Misaki's. She's ...
Misaki?
Look at how slowly everyone is doing things.
Misaki?
Okay. Oh, so that's why the cameras and the controls are so weird, is because on the Wii, you only had one control stick. So whatever you're doing with the camera here would be done with the Wiimote. It must be locked from the inside. You've got to be kidding. All right. Let's run at our sprinting pace here. This is the most dainty walk cycle I've ever seen in my entire life. That's a nurse. This is the core of Suda51's nightmares. This is the scariest thing in the world to him. Never mind all the crazy shit that goes down in the Silver Case or the 25th Ward. It's this. This is clearly a fake door. One section of the wall is separated from the rest. It doesn't budge when pushed. Gotcha. Okay, I can quick turn with the stick. It just doesn't turn the camera until I press the run button. Interesting. She runs at the speed that people get mad at me for walking at in The Last of Us. When I want to look around at things. Spooky. Too bad I can't read that. I would love to know what that says. Hi Narik, welcome. Oh, there's a ghost in there and I can see it. No. Control room, summer's end. The curtains part to reveal the room's interior, but it's too dark to make anything out clearly. What an ominous name for a nurse's room. Blue says, I do like these graphics. I also like them. The game looks good. You can examine the various objects found in your environment. Objects that can be examined will glimmer when you shine your flashlight over them. That's actually useful. That is good to know. What does the glimmer look like? Let's find something obviously interactable. Oh, is that it? Yep. Nurses' uniforms and other items are scattered inside the display case. Okay. Aha. If an object shines after you pass your light over it, you can reach out with your hand to examine it. Stand next to the object and the icon will be displayed in the corner of the screen. Press and hold. All right. Something is written on the paper. I put the key to the museum on top of my desk. There's a lot of irreplaceable objects in the museum, so please take care to keep the door locked at all times. Old patient records and files are scattered over the counter. There's a ghost in here somewhere. You can tell because that. I guess it must be in somewhere. Where is it? Indeed. These are the most insane controls in a video game I've ever played. Found a small ivy patterned key with museum engraved on it. This is the key for the room Misaki went into. Okay, I know where to go. Is there, now my question is, does this game have the amazing thing that Fatal Frame 2 had where I can open my map at any time, or do I have to open my... All right, that's a bummer. They've regressed. There's not enough buttons on the Wiimote in order to map that to its own button. All right. This game is ear-screechingly loud. This is with the sound turned down partially. This game is very loud. I have it reduced by 10 decibels. Also, welcome to the stream, Apollo. Beginning to wonder if I should have just bought this game on PC. I guess when I bought it, I didn't think I would have a new PC. Speaking of which, I got a new hard drive today, just for recording stuff too. It's a NVMe SSD, which rules because it means I will not be having a constant start of video issue that I've been having. I will be able to write to it very quickly, which is awesome. And on top of that, I'll be able to edit directly from the hard drive, which is great. Saves a lot of time copy and pasting stuff. Well, at least it auto uses keys.
Misaki?
Find Misaki Aso. Wasn't Aso the last name of one of the characters? Oh, Dr. Aso, which is you. You Aso, right? So, yeah. Misaki must be Yu's relative. Named Kunihiko Aso, yep, the doctor. This is the guy who invented the Camera Obscura. Those with spiritual potential can see shadows, forms invisible to the average person, the souls of the dead, vestiges of thoughts left behind in a place. My Camera Obscura was created to capture these clues to the spirit world, and I now have a chance to improve its capabilities even further. In the course of my research here, I've discovered that the materials used in mask making on Rougetsu Island can improve the Camera Obscura's ability to capture those shadowy forms on film. I have also come to believe that the Camera Obscura holds a greater power than even I had ever expected. This is the power of the Camera Obscura to affect these shadows when photographing them. It is something like the exorcism that those with spiritual potential refer to. It is my experiments on this island that have brought me to this bold conviction. I have decided to donate a Camera Obscura to the owner of the hotel. I did not explain why I was donating it, but I cannot help but feel that there will come a day when the island will need the power of the Camera Obscura. I only hope that I am wrong and that such a day will never come. All right. Good Cat asks, is this the same girl as in Fatal Frame 3? No, it is not.
She got a toss pirate as we're running.
What the heck? Why can't I? Let me pick it up. You literally just showed me this. Why can't I pick it up? There we go. An old camera. This must be Prof. Aso's Camera Obscura. Obscure. Diegetic. You're going down. The Camera Obscura is a special camera with the power to view and seal away the inconceivable. When a wraith appears, you can seal it away by taking photos of it with the Camera Obscura. Press triangle. Nice. Okay. Well, that works. A collection of old books. The name Kunihiko Aso can be just about made out in places. That is Aso's picture. It's really tripping me out that the examine button and the accept button are not the same button in this game. Ooh. No, I want to... Oh, gotcha. I understand now. I get what it was saying. Can I not get to the options menu here? That's cracked. I wanted to turn down some more, the volume some more. They just wanted a little sniffy. All right, the full moon, look at that. Suda51 staple. Kill the past, baby. That went well. The ghost got a little sniff.
誰も覚えていないことは存在しないことになるのだろうか。私には小さい頃の記憶がない。私がいた島のこと、住んでいた家のこと、そして父のことも。私たちが神隠しにあった以前のことは何も思い出せない。一緒に見つかった4人もあの時のことは覚えていない。かすかに思い出せるのは一つの旋律。
I can do the dance too.
いつもここで途切れてしまう。音楽とともによみがえる記憶のかけら。この記憶はあれが老月と
Old Moon Mountain.
友達が死んだ。
I think that's what the kanji is.
神隠しにあったうちの2人。まどかは美咲と島に行くと私に告げ、戻ってない。あの島へは近寄らないで、ルカ。お母さん、知らない方がいいことがあるの。でも私は確かめたい。あの時何があったのか。そして失った記憶の先に何があるのか。
All right, so now we're playing as Ruka Minazuki. Was Minazuki a name in the past? I don't think it was. This game has a photo mode? Okay. Look at all this film grain. This is gonna look awful on YouTube. There we go. Snap mode. Alright, that's that. Oh, thank God I found the settings menu. Alright, let's turn this. Oh, it all got reset. Weird. I turned it down to like there. Make that a little bit less grating. So I can all changing this does is change. Okay, let's try this. All it does is change one button.
What the heck? Why'd you jump out?
That's run. The button that it said takes out the camera doesn't do anything. Okay, action, action. Okay. What? What the hell? I remember a photo. I know this place somehow. I'm so baffled. It says ready camera with L2. Oh, does she just not have the camera yet? I don't think she has the camera yet.
It was like on the way back to com again, and Jake just fell out of the bike.
All right. Oh God, their walk speed. I guess it's faster than Maruka's was, right? An old gramophone. The platter is coated in dust and the needle has rusted away. All right, I can't actually tell where I'm supposed to go. That's fine. We'll head over here. I want to try out this action camera just to see how it feels. Can't go up there. I like this girl's yellow dress.
Jake got picked.
A poster for the Rougetsu Kagura. It seems to depict island scenery, but it's faded and hard to distinguish. A scrap of paper with writing on it. It looks like Maruka's handwriting. How would you remember? You said she was a girl that you went missing with as a child that you don't remember anything about. A dull pain has laid heavy in my heart ever since I laid eyes on Rougetsu Isle, looming ahead of us. Why does the mere sight of the island make it so difficult for me to breathe when I don't remember anything about the time I spent there? Misaki could be right. There might just be something here. When she suddenly told me she was going to Rougetsu Isle, I followed her out of concern. Misaki was so determined to come here, it was frightening. She still won't tell me what this is all about. The island is getting closer now. Misaki is looking at it coldly, as though her gaze were the only thing pinning it to the horizon, the only thing keeping it from slipping away into the night. With Marie and Tomoe already gone, I couldn't bear to lose Misaki as well.
これは
Great.
There's Madoka. Are we the ghosts that haunted Madoka? Madoka might be in this room. Yeah, we just watched her come in. There are some newspaper clippings of articles about the mass disappearances on the island. Islanders found dead. At approximately 4:30 p.m. yesterday, the captain of the Oboro Maru docked at Rougetsu Isle, reported the deaths of multiple Rougetsu Islanders. All of the bodies were found with their hands covering their faces, leading the police to fear an outbreak of some kind of infectious disease. No survivors found. The police plan to continue the search for those islanders whose whereabouts have yet to be determined while recovering the bodies. Despite everyone on the island being either missing or dead, there were no signs of any conflict or foul play. Faced with nothing to go on but the sudden disappearance of the island's population, and without any evidence of natural disasters, the police remain baffled by this bizarre incident.
Actually, it could.
The notebook has had dust wiped from it. Someone must have picked it up recently. There was once a great disaster on this island which almost destroyed it and caused Rougetsu Isle to become feared as a place close to the underworld. However, it has recovered from that disaster and is no longer closed off to people from outside the Rougetsu Islands. As an outsider, I had anticipated resistance to my visitation. To my surprise, the chief welcomed me gladly to the island, seemingly in the hope that I would help introduce its native culture, such as the Kagura Festival and traditional Rougetsu engravings and craftsmanship, to the outside world. I came to Rougetsu Isle to look for materials for my Camera Obscura because of the unique indigenous culture, the folklore of which is based upon the moon. In that folklore, the sun represents the outer form of things and the moon the inner. The moon therefore represents memory, personality, and the soul. Believing that the soul is still connected to the underworld after the body dies, they say the moon is a symbol of that world as well as a gateway into it. They have a Kagura festival where the souls of the dead return to this world, and the most important element of that festival is the masks worn by the participants. The mask worn by the maiden during the Kagura is the point of contact between the living world and the world of the dead, the underworld, represented by the moon. A mask that connects to the underworld. There are many kinds of masks on this island, and I hope to greatly advance my paranormal research by investigating them all. Girl, did you just take a picture of me?
That's a very heavy.
An old camera. This must be Professor Aso's Camera Obscura. There's a note under the camera. It looks like Madoka's handwriting. Misaki and I are making our way towards Rougetsu Hall. The dizziness I felt on the way here has only got worse since we arrived on Rougetsu Isle. The air here is deathly still. It feels so hard to breathe. There's something about the smell of this place. I've had memories rekindled by certain smells and music before, like when I heard the tune Ruka wrote. I remember things, but not clearly. Sensations of textures, bursts of pain, vague things that can't be expressed in words, but this time is different. I feel a dark mass rising up inside my body. It's going to penetrate my head. What a way to phrase that. We should have waited for Ruka.
But that's
Rude. The filament shown at the top center of the screen indicates supernatural presence. It turns red in the presence of wraiths and yellow if ghosts or specters. When other forces are present, it turns blue instead. The item filament shown on the lower right corner of the screen glows blue when you're near an item or something that can be examined. Okay. Warm books line the shattered glass case. It's telling me there's something here. What is here? I guess this door? Nope. Camera Obscura seems to be reacting. Maybe if I take a photo of the door with it. You'll see a hazy field appear on some objects and places in the game. Use the Camera Obscura to take a photo of this energy field, and things will appear in the photo that give you hints on how to progress through the story. Cool. You kidding me right now? Article. Professor Aso arrives. Must be from the time the museum was established. Mainland scientist Professor Kunihiko Aso has arrived on Rougetsu Isle. The professor, having a deep knowledge of folklore studies, wishes to study the legends and traditions of our island. He will also be present to observe the Rougetsu Kagura to be held tomorrow. Hopefully, this will lead to many more visitors coming to us from the mainland. Also, it has been announced that the room where the professor is staying at Rougetsu Hall will be made into a museum in his honor. Something has appeared in the photo. It shows 5 masks hanging on a wall. Alright, I only have type 7. Oh, interesting. So this, the setting that I had, the action camera or whatever, it's actually not very useful because it's just, you're still toggling the camera. You're not holding a button down. So it literally just changes one button. I do like this, though.
press the harpoon button.
Sounds like you're hearing an audiobook, my voice. Is it like a mic quality issue, or is it just the way that I'm reading things? So I guess we are in action mode, or classic. There's like nothing we can do to make it mix and match, and I can't like manually configure the voice, or not the voice, the settings. I totally lost my train of thought there. And so as a result, I have to just commit. So we're gonna use the old-fashioned one, I guess. Blue spirit stones can be used to upgrade the basic abilities of your Camera Obscura or Spirit Stone flashlight. Select Camera Obscura or Spirit Stone flashlight from the menu screen, then enhancements, blah, blah, blah. There we go. All right, what do we want? Enhancements, max power, sensitivity, film loading time, storage. Storage is kind of always good. We don't have a lot of spirit stones though, so yeah, it's fine. Where were the 5 masks? Because we need to find those 5 masks, don't we? It's not here. Rougetsu Island pamphlet. The Rougetsu Kagura is by far the most important traditional festival on Rougetsu Island. It is held only once every 10 years. The highlight of the festival is the Kagura itself, taking place in the Temple of the Lunar Eclipse. A maiden, known as the Vessel, and 5 girls known as Organs perform a sacred dance. I was the spleen. Why not use the Kagura as a chance to visit Rougetsu Isle and experience its rich history? Ooh, our best friend herbal medicine. We actually don't want to be in here though. This is wrong way to go. Let's find the 5 masks. Yeah, can't get this open. The animations in this game are labored. They take a long time. I am definitely missing the speed of the 3rd game. Okay, not there. Nothing in here for us to play around with. Odd. You can save the game by pressing circle in front of the yellow lanterns found in different locations throughout the game. Lanterns also allow you to manage photo albums, change options, and use points to trade for items. Please note that the game can also be saved at the end of every chapter. The game will save automatically when you go near a glowing lantern. A message will appear on screen when the game is saving. To prevent your save data from corrupting, please do not turn the console off when the message is displayed. I can change settings everywhere, though. You might come across specters during your exploration. If you succeed in taking a picture of them, they'll be added to the ghost list. You'll also be able to trade any photo points you obtain for items at save points. I cannot express how much it's tripping me out. That circle is like touch things, but X is confirm. let me use them both for the same thing, please God. Okay, so there's more costumes. Marie Rose outfit.
We did this last week.
What is this? I can give her glasses, a hair ornament.
Oh, you were here.